Okay, we are out in the garden for the first time in a few days. It is currently Sunday, June 11th. I believe that's right. Yep. Um, and let's see, pretty much all last week we were in a smoke screen, so we couldn't get out here. And then the last 2 days I haven't physically felt well enough to be out here. But here we are. Hopefully it's not going to rain on me. The weather says I'm not supposed to. It's not supposed to, but we shall see. So I have, I think, 5 peppers, 2 eggplants, and a tomato that I need to get planted out, that I want to get planted out tonight. But because everything is a 15-step process, you can't just do whatever you want. Speaking for myself, of course. I need to make room for the peppers and the eggplants to go in. Down at the end where that tomato cage is, that's where the one pepper is gonna, or not pepper, the one tomato is gonna go. So right here, I have these lovely volunteer onions that, as nice as they are, I'm gonna pull them up. I really can't dedicate the space to just a couple little measly onions that I didn't even plan on having. So that, like, I'd much rather have peppers. So I need to pull those out. And then these tomatoes all along here need to get trimmed up. Let's see if we can get a better look. So these tomatoes need to get trimmed up at the bottom, because as cramped as everything is, I want to, what's the word? I want to prioritize airflow. So I'm going to trim up the bottom things and get them tied up to the trellises. So once we do that, then we need to weed and actually make space, because as you can see, it's all just terrible weeds. And then we'll see what we can do from there. Okay, so that took longer than I care to admit, but everything is nice and weeded, and I trimmed up the bottoms of the tomatoes and attached them to the trellis. And I always feel like I'm not trellising or tying up tomatoes properly, which maybe I'm not. But they're attached to the trellis now. So we got, these are the 2 eggplants, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peppers. And then there's a couple asparagus that I need to plant over there. But yeah, these are gonna go over there. Oh, and there's a little tomato. This tomato is gonna go in that bucket there, or that big grow bag. That was one that I had meant to plant when I planted that tomato and these tomatoes, but when we went to pick up the tray to bring it down, it just snapped right at the soil level. So I picked it up and I put it in water and rooted it, and then once it had sufficient roots, I put it into a little cup of dirt, and then it's been hardening off for like the last week. So let's get all these planted. Okie dokie, we got all of the peppers and the eggplant and that one tomato planted. That took way longer than I meant for it to. I just have to water these in. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day for the first time in like a month. We've gotten a few showers here and there, but we have not had a good long soaking rain in quite a while. So I'm gonna water these. Hopefully we get a bunch of rain tomorrow, like all day. Come down here so you can see this little guy. This was planted at the same, I attempted to plant this guy at the same time as that tomato. Unfortunately, it got stunted because it needed to regrow roots. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow we get some nice rain for my beautiful peppers. I just gotta water all this in, and then I gotta go inside. It's like 8:30 and it's getting dark. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have a lovely day.